And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
So we're at Gateway Motorsports Park, and we are at the Kartplex facility, and we're about to get into the fastest go-karts in the nation. And who do you think's going to win, fellas?
This guy. Not
Patrico.
Me. Not me.
Patrico.
Oh, is this downhill? It was downhill. I think Moon's going to get enough speed where he flies.
Listen,
away like
we'll see what happens, but I believe that intern Ricky will kill Burton at some point.
Probably, excellent.
prostate health stuff. Prostate cancer screenings. If you have an enlarged prostate that occurs in all men as they age, it can be a real issue. Make that appointment with South County Urological. 314-843-8000, southcountyurological.com.
Until we've deemed necessary. Oh, really? We being me as well?
Well, I would think that it was, sufficient coverage.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Patrico, do you want a super soaker?
Eventually, yes. Ooh.
What do you think of that?
They're ringing the bell for you.
All right, here we go. Jeff Burton about to serve out his real or fake punishment, the human hot dog. You ready? Get in the bun. Oh. Let's get these sides up.
Get the mustard on me first. Can I get a pillow or something like that? What's that supposed to do? All right, bring it. Oh boy, this feels so good. does this feel familiar?
I'm going on your head. I'm going on. There it is. There we go. All right, let's get some. Let's get some ketchup on this.
Boy, that ha-ha sounded real familiar over there. What a dick.
Birthday girl, get in there with the mayo, please.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That looks familiar.
Easy.
Little BBQ.
And here is.
Hold on a second.
No, let's get some relish first.
All right.
Let's get some relish. Where's got the relish?
Steve's got the relish.
Steve Ewing, everybody. It's his place.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
Man, I never thought we would play hockey against each other, and now look what you're doing to me.
Shut it! Hey, get in there with some ketchup.
Get some ketchup.
Uncle Jeff needs some ketchup.
Yes, he does.
There you go. Not so much. He's got enough on the page. And now, the final piece.
This is why you don't gamble. I'm not putting that in my mouth.
This is my Rizz's orders. This is my Rizz's
Where are you
orders.
going with this?
Jack your pants.
Ready?
Yeah, I knew you.
Serve that as punishment.
Not yet. Come on, bring it.
Hey, what's up? This is Kevin Heflin. You might know me as Rod Farber from Super Troopers.
Yeah, this is Steve Lemmy. I'm Officer Mac from Super Troopers.
And you're listening to the Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
Happy birthday, Rizz.
Hey, Rizz, happy birthday, man.
Douche.
You can email us at, wow, that timed out perfectly. You can email us at RizzShow, R-I-Z-Z show at 1057thepoint.com. I mentioned before the break that we will kind of compile all of your Bobby Plager stories. So if you tweet us, if you email us, we'll throw them all up on the blog and you can read them. But it's been a hot minute since we've got to some emails, and I know they're piling up. Again, email us at RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. And Jeff will then read your emails after he finds the file on his computer that he opens up, and he starts to read them right now.
Brought to you by JSK Law Firm. Injured on the job? Don't go it alone. JSKLawFirm.com. Last I checked, still fans of the show. You guys have talked about tipping. At least something no matter how good or bad the service is. But what if you were going back to the same restaurant and you get seated and you get the same waiter or waitress as you did before and they were horrible? What would you do then?
Ooh. Wait a minute. So,
I'm not sure this has ever happened.
So I go to a restaurant. Service is terrible. It's all on the waiter.
Yeah.
But I still tip them decently because I am not an animal and I can't live with myself if I don't tip them decently. Then I leave. Somebody says we're going back to that restaurant. We get sat, same waiter, same terrible service. I still tip the same.
I still tip the same, and then I just never go again. I gave you 2 chances, and it's over.
Wait, yeah. So they said it was terrible service the second time as well?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. Well.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. I gave you 2 shots. Right?
Yeah, let's make a mental note this time to not return.
That's why I didn't like that place.
And here's the thing. You don't need to do the, well, you were horrible last time, and maybe this isn't your chosen vocation, blah, blah, blah. Just leave the same tip as you did last time, and then don't go back.
Do you...
Easy way to do it.
I mean, there's a part of me that I think that I would maybe say something to management. Like, on my way, I would still tip the guy what I would normally tip, and on my way out, you know, and every once in a while, you know how, like, if depending on the restaurant, the manager comes over, puts his hands on the table. Hey, everything good for you guys over here? How's everything tasting?
Yeah.
I might say something to that person on my way out.
Let me ask what you say. What is it that you say? Are you trying to be constructive? Are you trying to say, like, hey, this person is missing the mark here. Maybe you could work with them a little bit. I'm not tattling. I don't want them to
I know
be
what
in
I would
trouble.
say. I know exactly what I would say.
Well, tell us. Then
You
we'll
gotta
know.
fire that guy.
I would go.
I think that's what most people would do.
Yeah,
I do.
At this
I believe
point,
so as well.
They're revved up,
Yeah.
and that's what they're going to say, which isn't helping anybody.
I believe that 90% of people would say that. Would be like, that guy's got to go. I would say to the manager, yes. I would say to him, this is the second time that I've come here, and this is the second time that Philip was waiting on me. And to be quite honest with you, because of him, I might not come back. He can do what he wants with that information.
All
If that means a firing,
that's pretty brutal. As long as you know that.
Pretty brutal.
What do you know? Well, I mean, but that's probably the case.
You just fired a guy.
Honesty, you're right.
I didn't fire him.
Yeah, you did.
No, that's on.
You just
no.
threatened the restaurant.
That is on the management to train that guy or to let him go based on what they want to do.
I like
threatened
Moon's
the restaurant.
But that's the truth, though. Because of this guy, and now my 2 experiences at your restaurant are based on that guy's performance.
I know.
That is what's going to happen.
But there's 50 ways to look at the truth.
Okay, then tell me what you would say.
I think there's 50 ways to leave your lover.
And there's also 50 Shades of Grey.
It depends on the type of restaurant as well. If this is like a career place or something, then this probably isn't for somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, I'm telling you, what would you say? So
I think I would go up and say, hey, it's been a couple times, and Brad over here, he's working hard. I think he's really good at this. We were kind
But what if he's not really good at that?
No. You find the things that he's good at.
He's really good at saying hello.
Oh, come on. I'm sure it wasn't a disaster. If it was, you wouldn't have gone the second time.
This guy is talking about not even tipping this guy because of how bad it was.
But I don't know what his style is as far as tipping or how his philosophy is going into this thing. You asked me what I would say, and I would find a few positives to say about the guy and say, hey, maybe you could work on him a little bit with this. I'm afraid he may be turning some customers away for you. Maybe not. I don't know, but something naturally.
I think
of
that's
that
good.
ilk
Man. You
would come out.
want someone to do better. You don't want them just to get fired and have no clue how to handle themselves or how to grow in life. And I think that's the best approach. What you just did there, Moon. I think that works.
I don't think I'm doing any of that. I'm giving him 2 shots, and then I'm taking off after that.
You just don't say anything?
Yeah, I don't think I said anything.
Somebody just sent a message over and said, in all reality, the restaurant does not care about your return business.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Like if I come up and I say, I'm not coming back, do you think that the restaurant's going to go, oh no, we just lost that guy?
That's if you come up
depends on
like
where
that, because it's one of those, you just, in your mind, you're like, well, this is how this person is, and they actually aren't, a valuable review of our restaurant. They're just a person that does this everywhere they go. They're trying to get a free meal. But the way Moon did it, I think that's perfect, because that way the restaurant knows, like, hey, this guy's concerned, and he's actually just wanting this guy to do better. Yeah. He's not mad or doesn't want him to get fired or whatever. It's fine.
I'm imagining too. It depends on the restaurant and the where you're imagining yourself right now. Because the place I'm imagining is not a chain place. It's like a downtown.
I don't know why, but I put myself at Texas Roadhouse. I don't know why.
And I don't know what the turnover is in that type of place, but I imagine it's probably a little bit closer to the Fridays and the Applebee's and all that than it is like a place with only 9 tables, and it's a bit more of a family run.
A place like our Pinot.
Sure.
Place like Pinot.
Yeah.
Like so and I know that he's probably the same guy that waits on you because Pepe gives us, the best every time we're there. But there is a server there named Joe who has been there forever. And Joe is the type of guy where he's got a thing. It's a shtick, it's a thing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's not going to come over and go, "Hello everybody, welcome to Pinot." He's going to come over and this is going to be part of your experience. The places like Applebee's, like Texas Roadhouse, things like that, the waiter is there to take your order and bring you your food. You don't go there expecting flair, and you want him to be nice. You want him to maybe be a little entertaining. That's it. You're talking about the career waiters and waitresses, the people that are 40 and still waiting on tables.
Well, that
are walking away with $700 a night.
Yeah, they're pros. They're pros. They should know better. But usually, I think when we're talking about bad service or the complaints here, it's younger folks at high turnover sort of chain places. Yeah. And come on, man, like when are we going to root for our young folks? You know what I'm saying? Like we screwed up so badly all the time, and there's a learning curve for everything, and like let's have the backs of our.
And you got to be excited to look back in your life and realize that at some point you probably worked at a restaurant or something like that, and the manager came over to you, he's like, "Hey, like I saw what you're doing, you need to do this better," and he says something powerful in your life, and all of a sudden you're like, "Man, that was a thing I didn't even realize I was doing wrong."
Yeah. Now you know. Set your cigarette down before you go wait on the table.
How about this? Somebody on Twitter
shirt
said,
on,
somebody
like that.
On Twitter said, "This happens at City Diner to me, but I love that place, and I'll just go. I just deal with whoever the waiter or waitress is going to be. Yep. It's not based on the restaurant. That's that person. It's not going to change who they are."
Interesting email here. Jeff left his debit card at Reebok in Chesterfield.
Thanks for the free Reeboks, by the way.
Are you talking about you?
Yeah, me.
When did you do that?
Whatever the last day I could walk. I think it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's locked in the safe at the store. I was the girl who checked him out, a big fan of the show.
Why was she checking you out? She knows you're married.
That's what I told her. I kept telling her. It's like, will you please stop? No, I went and I bought, I told you guys what was going on with my legs, how much the pain was. So I went and got some compression pants, like long compression pants.
Oh, yeah.
And in a size too small. So I was
Whoa.
really compressed.
Just to show off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I put a heater on me. And so I don't know if you guys have been to the outlet mall lately, but man, it's a line everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
because of capacity.
Of course, I went to Adidas first, but they had a long line. So I just started walking for a store that would have those that didn't have a line, and Reebok won.
It's a good thing you prefaced that because Adidas is listening.
Oh, I know.
And they wanna
My
make
apologies.
sure-
I was buying.
They're already mad. They're already angry.
I was thinking of you the whole time. But what's funny is I went in, and man, the manager was just a badass. He was one of those guys that had the headset on. Every time the doorbell would ding, he'd be like, "Hey, welcome to Reebok. What can we do for you?"
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not
yeah.
in an annoying way, right? So I asked a different dude, "Hey, this is what I'm looking for," and he found me the only pair that was left. And I went to the manager. I said, "But your dressing rooms aren't open, are they?" Like that. And he was like, "I'll show you a place where you can change." So we went out back to his van.
Oh,
no,
boy.
I'm kidding.
But I can't. I don't know if it's true or not.
Just see if you were paying attention.
I don't know if it's true or not.
But anyway, I made the purchase, and it was an amazing sale there and everything. And I got home, and like the next day or later that afternoon, I was buying something online. Look at me go.
wow, fancy.
Modern man.
And I
Fancy.
couldn't find my debit card. And guess where I called? And guess where they said, "Nope, we can't find it anywhere."
The Adidas store.
No, the Reebok store.
Oh, really?
I called the Reebok store.
I thought the normal Jeff story would have been you called the
Would've been I
Adidas
called
store
Adidas,
and
yeah.
raised hell.
Right.
You're like, I purchased these pants and you have it.
Worst
at the
service
Reebok
ever.
store.
I purchased these pants at this Whole Foods. I know it. But the guy on the phone was real cool. He was like, "Yeah, hang on a second." And I was, he at least set the phone down for a few minutes and then came back and he was like, "Yeah, no, nobody found it anywhere." So I was like, "Okay." So I did everything to cancel that card and get a new one. And then come to this email. So do I still go get it? I guess I do. I don't know.
You never cancel a card unless you want to find it an hour later.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
I was hoping
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
man. So
I don't know.
You
Maybe
find it,
just
cancel it.
tell them to cut it up. I guess. I mean, it doesn't work anymore, right? So
right.
what the hell does it matter?
Barely
I
worked
guess.
before. So
That's very cool.
yeah, it was nice of that
you
person.
know.
Yeah, don't
to,
pick it
to-
up so that way in 5 or 6 years when there's a new person that comes in there, they start cleaning their old safe out and they're like, okay, let's go through all the old credit cards and just find stuff that they just have to toss out by that point.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
I'm a St. Louis County police officer, and I work midnights at the Afton precinct. Spell Afton, quick.
AFFTON.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 Fs.
2 Fs. I always had trouble with that.
You know what's
PH.
funny is I think in my head, Alton's got 1 L, Afton's got 2 Fs.
You just changed my life. Anyway, I usually listen to the podcast.
I don't know how that helps at all, by the way.
to get me through the night when it's
I lived
slow.
in Afton.
I was listening to the podcast when Tony kept saying nards. I instantly bursted out laughing, continued laughing so hard I had to pull over to wipe the tears from my eyes.
I forgot. Why was I saying nards?
think
But I
it-
do remember that.
I don't know.
When did he say it was? This week or last week?
I think it was this week.
It didn't say.
I can't remember.
I
I
lived-
do remember saying nards a lot, though.
I
I
lived
like
in
that
Ashton.
word.
It was so funny.
I lived in Afton for a while, and I'm fairly certain there's a small percentage of signs in Afton that spell Afton wrong.
That's one of the reasons why I brought that up. I know somebody who at least used to live in Afton, maybe Clayton now, but she always spelled it wrong too.
Hey, this is so where I grew up. Spell fluorescent.
FLORRISANT.
It's 2 S's. Sometimes
One R or two S's?
One R,
one
two
R,
S's.
2 S's. And I've seen it with 3 R's and 7 S's. I'm like, yeah. It's one of those where you're like, okay, you live there in Flowtown.
Floors in there, so that's 2 O's.
I spell it ST dot space LOUIS.
Yeah, nailed it.
Industry question for you two. Hello, Patrico and King Scott. I'm going to be the quote-unquote DJ of my friend's wedding.
I thought this was going to be a question about how to do the greatest podcast of all time. My bad.
which is which is me putting together a playlist and letting me play it throughout the night with requests added in if needed. So you know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
They chose me because I love making playlists for all occasions and being the one in control of jamming when we're hanging out. Although I'm very excited to do this, I'm a little nervous. Do you guys have any tips on how to set up the playlist in the certain ways or whatnot, or just any tips in general?
You can do what I do, which seems to work okay. But I mean, every DJ has their own way of doing things. But what I do at weddings is I take a trip through the ages. You start with your Motown and your disco that you're going to play, because you always got to think about this. Moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, they're leaving right after dinner, or at least close to it.
Right.
So they're rolling out early, okay? Everybody else is going to stick around. There's free booze. They want a piece of cake. They're going to be dancing. So you want them to be drunk though, or at least drinking.
Loosened up a little bit.
Loosened up. So you play your newer stuff, and by newer stuff, and again, I'll probably have to make the change soon. But the newest stuff I play is like 2005. All the other stuff is like not dancey enough, I guess you could say. So you play your newer stuff as the night goes on later in the evening. Around 9 o'clock, I'm dropping some Black Eyed Peas. That's when it's, woo. That's when it's time to have a good night.
That's when it's off the hook right there.
But again, it all is dependent on your crowd. There are times, and Scott can back me on this, there are times where I play 2 Motown songs and nobody comes out, and then I drop a little Black Eyed Peas or a little Usher feature Lil Jon, and everybody's partying.
Do you agree with all that?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I like his style.
Hey, guys, and Moon.
Hey.
Wanted to wish Scott a happy anniversary on Sunday.
Hey, thank you.
All right, Scott, there you go. That's your reminder.
Thank you.
That's the only
Thanks
one
for
you
the
get.
reminder.
My wife made their wedding cake, and she was so happy and excited to have the chance to make it and meet King Scott. It was also great because it was her birthday, so we celebrated while watching the live stream.
No, that's awesome.
Well, happy birthday.
We don't. I know you don't do shout-outs,
Oh, sorry.
but it's my wife Lindsay's birthday on Sunday, and it would make her day. So if we did shout-outs,
Yeah, we
don't,
would-
though.
we
happy
don't.
birthday. So
And they were super, super nice. And
I remember
thank
you just raving about them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I
No,
remember- I
it was
do.
awesome. And they even got they stopped by, dropped that off. And thank you. She's over there at the Deerbergs location.
Right on. Has anybody done the? Do you guys go out and do the morel mushrooms or morel?
morel.
I would love to.
Morel.
I haven't
Yeah.
done
How do you say it?
I think it's
Morel.
Morel.
Morel, okay. Up
Morel.
and down 109 where I go out in the woods where your Rockwoods Reservation and your Babblers and the Kiln Trail and all those places. Man, I guess this is the time of the year. Everywhere people are grabbing those things.
Really, I'd never even heard of this until about 10 years ago. And
Years ago.
And now I feel like there's articles around this season like, here's your the best tips for morel mushroom hunting.
I had never heard about it until a few years back, and it was when I would see people with I guess you got to put them on a paper towel and let them sit out overnight or something, and I'd see people's collections, and it's coming from somebody that doesn't like to eat mushrooms, I'd go, what a waste of time, gross.
I guess people love them. It
What?
says sightings reported started March 4th.
You just eat them
I guess
fresh?
we're in it.
Or-
I don't know how. I
This
don't know what
person-
you do.
Try it
This
out?
There's a
person says
treatment.
fried morel mushrooms.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I wanna
recipes.
try it.
I just grab any mushroom I see and just eat.
Me too.
Yeah, just treat it all
Stop
that
by
way.
my car on the way home.
Okay, thank you.
Talk about adventure.
Cones, you got time for one more?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, last one. Limited edition Cheez-It loaded popcorn is so delicious and fluffy, and it's amazing. They say it's so good. Can we trust it?
It is. I saw a picture of it.
Cheez-It? So it's Cheez-It
What?
flavored
Oh,
popcorn.
time out.
No one's told me about
Oh,
this.
okay.
Forgot about this. I have to say thank you to Mark, listener Mark, who not only found where to buy the Boy Scout popcorn, but bought us a tin of that Boy Scout popcorn. And it was demolished.
I was going to say
Oh,
that
thanks
wasn't
for
around
letting me know.
very long. Yeah.
It was in the office for a week.
I'm in there a lot.
Well, I mean, you saw it. It's not like it was hiding. It was a giant tin of popcorn.
Yeah,
I brought it in here, too.
We hid it in a big silver tin.
That said
Okay.
popcorn. That said
That said
Route 1 popcorn on it.
It's the one with the sign that says "Don't tell Scott."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, it's the exact popcorn, and it was absolutely fantastic.
That is good stuff. You were right.
And this popcorn, they sent over a picture of it. This popcorn looks like the cheddar popcorn that was in that tin.
But it's Cheez-It flavored. That's what I'm.
It says
Cheez-It
loaded
popcorn.
Cheez-It. Look
maybe,
it up.
Maybe the sprinkles.
Look it up.
She says it was so good. And once it gets fluffy and non-kernel-ish, I start to question it. And then she says, I'm also stuck at home with a herniated disc and on a lot of pain meds. So,
Okay.
you've Scott.
So it comes in.
See where we can take this?
It comes in the Cheez-It bag.
Yeah. I mean, it's popcorn
Cheez-It
that Cheez-It
loaded.
put out. I'm sure they use the dust, and it's just coated in it.
Made with 100% real
delicious.
cheddar cheese.
I don't know. It looks delicious. I want it right now. Thank you all for your emails. After the break, we are going to give away our App Madness prize of the day. We're going to try and get the guy on the phone, the guy or lady on the phone, and offer them a free Rizz Show hat if they answer. And then King Scott, whatever he stole from the building, we'll announce that, give that to him. Also, after the break, I have a question for you guys that I want you to start thinking about. And that question is this. What did you absolutely love as a kid but now hate as an adult? Okay? I'll say that again. What did you absolutely love as a kid but now as an adult you hate it? Start thinking about that. We'll discuss that when we come back from the break. It is currently 8:20. Here at the Point Studio, it's Jeff Burton coming at you with your traffic.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Roadwork 141 southbound at Page Avenue. The right lane is affected on that. Also, incident West Mexico Loop Road. Right shoulder is affected on that. That should be cleared in about 15 minutes. Your point forecast: rain this morning, some storms this afternoon, just under 60 for a high. Rain today and tonight and tomorrow. Right now it's 50 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
So today is National Chicken Wing Day. Congratulations to
chickens.
To all you chickens out there who are
you have your own day.
I would no that we're not going to say congratulations to chickens.
No, we're not.
Happy National Chicken Wing Day. You guys are dead.
Originally relegated to the far corners of the kitchen as material for basically chicken stock, chicken wings were born when the owners of the Anchor Bar in Buffalo cooked up a midnight snack for their son and his friends using only fried wings, butter, and hot sauce. They stumbled on a dish that would change history, would change the American game day traditions forever. Chicken Wing Day today. Also, today is a National Lasagna Day.
All right, let me tell you about my buddy Kevin Putney at the 123 Mortgage Team, 314-862-0123. So now's the time you're seeing those for sale signs go up in front of houses. And maybe this is the time you're like, I'm going to stop renting. I'm going to buy a home. Well, great. Before you call the realtor, I want you to call Kevin. This way, you get all the financial stuff out of the way. You're qualified. You're approved for your home loan. Kevin Putney's the local guy. He will make the whole process simple and painless. I've worked with Kevin now for a couple of years, bought my last house through Kevin. In fact, refinanced twice through Kevin, and the whole process was actually pleasurable. This way you get the financing done, then you call the realtor, you find your dream home, and if there are multiple offers on the table, you're good to go. Front of the line, baby. 314-862-0123. Kevin Putney's online at 123mortgage.com. Kevin Putney, NMLS 260678, a division of AFM. NMLS 2373441, 10-Point Drive. Suite 330, Brea, California, 92821. Contact today, 314-862-0123.
And this is what somebody has texted me this. Hey, somebody has texted me this 1,000 times during this whole pressure luck competition. And they said, you need to bring this up. Rizz is a constant person constantly saying, hey, if you go, if I made you the steak the way that I made it, don't put A1 on it. But then you went and you got the Popeye's chicken sandwich and you gave it a B, but you ordered it without mayo. And they said the sandwich was designed to have mayo on it.
The fact that you would put the steak that I made in the same category as a Popeye's chicken sandwich,
it's not about it.
It's not appalling.
It's not about that.
It's appalling.
It's not about that.
There goes your
Well,
friendship.
Chick-fil-A is so good.
It's appalling.
It's Popeyes.
The fact that it would even be on that level.
Why? They're professional.
They're professionals, and they've sold a lot more food than you have.
Yeah, I took a lot more care to make that steak for you than the guy that put the chicken patty that was pre-made in the fryer.
That's not fair to the 1,100 scientists that put that together.
You can't. It's not even the same. It's not even the same league. I'm sorry. Not even the same league.
Huh.
You know, that steak I made used from the quarter cow we buy every year, fresh from a farm, that I labored over. It may be
different leagues, but it's definitely the same sport.
Absolutely, it may be the same sport.
Labored over.
Yeah.
What?
Over the steak I made you?
Oh, okay. I thought you were bringing all the other.
It's not just throwing it in a pan.
Right. I mean, you got to take it out of the freezer.
I got to talk to it. I sing to it.
I massage it.
You got to serenade it.
Yeah, it's not just throwing it in a pan or throwing it on the grill. Whereas the guy at Popeyes just took the pre-breaded chicken.
Yeah, but that's the 70th guy that's had to do something, some sort of labor, as you say, to get that to you.
Not even the same league.
In a very meticulous, very particular way.
You know, at least try my steak first before you put the A1, before you dip, okay?
Well, wouldn't somebody be able to say that same thing to you?
The funny thing is, we're on your side. You can't go, look at that, get rid of the blue cheese, take the mayonnaise off, do this. You can't have it both ways. That's all the listener is saying.
No, what I'm saying is, if I was at somebody's house and they put that in front of me, I would try it with the blue cheese on it. But if I were to order it from someplace, I would say no blue cheese, please. If I had a choice, if it wasn't just laid out in front of me.
What if I bring my own A1 and I don't expect you to have it?
You ain't finding it in my house.
So here I am. I've won real or fake more than anybody, and I got to come up with a
devastatingly
difficult punishment. How about we make everybody look completely homeless for 6 months? The full Jumanji.
Out of all the punishments we've done, I mean, I got to say this was probably the worst.
So here we are. Let's start this competition. All of us. Nobody's allowed to touch your face with a blade. No touchy. Eyebrows, beard, nose hairs, hair, ear hair, anything. Can't touch it until the end of the competition. And if you don't lose, then you get to cut and rub it in the face of the loser, who now has to go to New Year's. 6 months. No touchy.
I mean, think about it. 6 months without shaving from here to here.
So the competition's going. All of our beards are starting to get a little scraggly. We look kind of rugged, but we still look cool. We still look tough. Our unibrows are filling in. Everything's starting to go. We're looking a little bit more disheveled. And then it hits. We have a winner. And we have a loser. And God, mother effing jeez, fart balls, I lost.
I know of everything we've ever done, my wife would have been more upset with me losing this punishment than any other punishment. And I was close to losing. It was between Moon and I, neck and neck, just up until the end. And by the glory of God, Moon lost.
And then you really start to get into the psychology of it. And when you don't have control over how you look, how you're presented to the world, to strangers, to thousands of people a night when you're on a stage playing rock and roll and you're playing a certain style but looking a completely other style, when all of a sudden your hats don't fit because your hair's so big.
I will say he was a trooper. That was a tough punishment. And I could see every day he would get a little more depressed as the days went on, as the beard grew out, as the nose hair grew out. And he had ear hair that was in place. I didn't know hair grew.
These make it.
Subaru's got a lot to love event going on, and there's a lot to love and see. If you have not yet seen their new location up there on, Sunset Hills and Watson Road, it is spectacular. 1 block east of Lindbergh. Been by there a couple of times. As a matter of fact, went out there and shot a couple of more of those Subaru videos that everybody loves and cannot wait to see the results of those. Sunset Hills Subaru is Missouri's #1 volume Subaru dealer in St. Louis and all of Missouri for 2019, by the way, and 2020. And that's based on calendar year Subaru sales reports. Now with the move to Sunset Hills, largest Subaru facility in the entire Midwest. I'm just going to say it, the last couple of days when I was incapacitated in the fetal position on my deck, I missed driving Subaru. I really did. There's a lot of Subarus to love on their 5-acre lot, 70,000 square foot. I can't wait for you guys to see the videos to see the inside of this place. Plenty of parking, state-of-the-art showroom, and a lot of select models, 2021 models, have super, super low rates. So just check out all the amazing people on the lot there. Also, by the way, complimentary car washes with every appointment. There is a lot to love. 24/7. You can see it all at sunsethillsubaru.com.
Oh, hey, just sitting here checking out all my awards. You know, there are many ways to reach us in the Point Studio. You could call us. You could social media us. I think you could even fax us. But there's a new way. It's called Mic Drop. Yes, download the Point app, click the Mic Drop feature, talk into your phone, and your message goes right to us.
Hey, y'all, I'm Kix Brooks. I'm Ronnie Dunn.
Hey,
and we're
Rizz,
wishing you
great
a happy
show
birthday,
today. I'll
Rizz.
see you tomorrow.
Okay, so before the break, I asked you guys, what is something that you loved as a child but hate as an adult? And this is something that I saw on Reddit. People are answering that question, and it'll really make you remember how great it was to be an innocent, dumb kid. I'll give you one of the answers here. One of the answers is getting mail. Now, for me, I love getting mail.
I still love getting
But
mail,
as a kid, and I see this in my children right now, when I say, who wants to go get the mail? They sprint to that mailbox. And every once in a while, especially around their birthdays, there's a birthday card for them. And I said, Gabby, this is for you. And you would have thought that I gave her a gold bar that was wrapped up in an envelope. She's ripping that thing open. Read it to me. Like, she thinks it's the coolest thing that somebody put something in the mailbox that was specifically for her. As an adult, it's bills. I mean, it is pretty much all bills.
Another layer of that now is packages.
Yeah.
You know, because...
Well, I get super stoked about packages.
Well, I'm saying packages in your actual mailbox. Every great once in a while, if something's small enough, they'll just stick it in. And that's kind of like a bonus
That's
piece
awesome.
of mail.
Oh, for
That's something I loved as a kid, and I definitely love as an adult.
Yeah.
Because now I get to pick what that is.
And the reason that's also rewarding is because those, you know, that you get the update that says, we delivered your package. And you go out on the porch and it's gone. And you're like, oh, no. And then you look around forever and you remember the mailbox and you open it and you're like, yes.
Another person on Reddit said, growing up, couldn't wait to grow up when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I dread getting any older than I am now.
Man, I remember my neighbor across the street, Tom, when he was a couple years older than me, probably still is, and when he graduated from high school, he went right into work.
Yeah.
And I remember leaving for school going, oh, man, I wish I didn't have to go to school like you. And he's like, dude, I have to go to work. You don't understand. And back then I couldn't.
He gave the Billy Madison, cherish it.
Yeah,
stay here forever.
It's funny.
Buffka, that was his last name.
I when I was growing up, every Wednesday, every Friday, every Sunday, I went with my dad to softball. And I kept score. My dad ran the league for a little bit, so I drove the tractor and drug the field before the games and all that stuff. And so I, in my formative years, hung out with adult men. And I heard stories and I heard everything. And when somebody asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I would tell people, an adult.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to be an astronaut. I don't want to be a basketball guy. I don't want to do any of that. I wanted to do what my dad and his buddies did. I wanted to be a husband and I wanted to be a dad. That is what I wanted to do. And now that I'm a husband and I'm a dad, I went, they were having way much more fun back then. That was way cooler back then.
You know what's crazy is you saw your dad as having fun.
Yeah. That is also true. And he was probably still yelling and screaming back then, too.
Dad's having a great life. I want that.
Yeah. Somebody said carnival rides, which this is not true for me.
Oh, I love them.
I love them now still. But I get this. He said, used to love them. I could ride any of them, and now I just get super sick every time I'm on one. Somebody else said swimming in public pools.
Oh,
Didn't care about it at all.
Yep.
Hate it now.
That's on my list.
Yep.
I have a short list because I feel like I like more things now than I did when I was a kid.
I think that's a good call.
This is one that I thought of immediately. Being sick. And let me explain.
Being sick, yeah.
Because when you were in grade school or even high school and you were sick, even if you threw up in the morning or you had a sore throat, even if you had strep throat, you could power through it, and that meant a day off, and you were doing nothing but sitting on the couch and watching.
Yeah, because you knew that no matter how bad it was, in 2 days you were going to feel better, but you weren't going to let your mom know that.
Yep. And guess
3
what?
days in is going to be a cool day.
As an adult, if you get sick, either A, you have to power through it and come into work, or B, you take that day off and you go, I am so behind.
Yep. Wasted that whole freaking day off.
Even more ill knowing everything you got to do when you get back to work.
Yep. Somebody else said here, lots of sugar. As a kid, I ate everything that was sugar, and now it just wrecks me.
Yeah, my list in particular was trying new candy. Like anytime it would go on, vacation, different part of the country, you'd see these candies you never seen before. It was so exciting. Now I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah,
it's a maybe a little bit of a different list, but things that show that you grew up. Like if you pour a bowl of cereal that's not pre-sweetened and you want to put some sugar on it, you don't go until you're making cement.
Yeah,
to the point where you're scraping the bottom of the barrel of the bowl. And it's like that.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Loved that, though.
Yeah,
I did too. I did too. But little things like that are, oh, my gosh, I'm an adult. I don't have to do that anymore.
Right.
I got a couple you haven't mentioned yet. Staying up late.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Staying up late's a good one.
I every once in a while, I'll get it in me, and then I'm like, oh, I want to stay up late. And then 11 hits, and I'm like, this actually hurts. Like, I'm hurting right now.
I got two more from this list before I get to all your guys'. Number 7 on this list was Facebook. And they said when they started using Facebook, it used to be great. I used to meet up with friends, see what they were doing, even hit on girls. Now it's just my aunts and uncles fighting over politics.
Yep.
Which, when Facebook first started, I don't know if you guys remember this, it was only offered to college kids. That's the only way that you could get on Facebook was if your college was accepted.
College email.
Yeah, you had to use your college email, and your college had to be accepted. Like, I remember I was at SIUE, and we would check every week and go, did we make the list yet? Nope. And when we did, it was huge, huge news. And then number 8 on this list, and it's true. I know it's somebody trying to be funny, but it is true. Again, the title of the list is, What Did You Love as a Kid but Hate as an Adult? Bill Cosby.
Interesting.
I mean, the truest.
There's a list, I'm sure, somewhere of that Bill's on that list. I mean, there's probably celebrities that.
Yep.
For just this.
But think about it. As a kid, Cosby Show, awesome. That was America's dad.
Yeah.
And now as an adult, you're like, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
All right, Moon, what else is on your list?
Okay, the other ones that we haven't mentioned that are on my list are living on a busy street. When I was a kid, I grew up on a super busy street, and I loved it. Now, that's a nightmare. I don't want that. Malls. I loved being in a mall.
Still do.
I was always looking for arcades, all that. I do not. I'm looking for the exits in the mall. I'm looking for the best parking spots so I can get out of there as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And the other one I have here is being mistaken for being older. Coolest thing ever when you're 13.
Yeah.
And now
What are you, 18?
It's very less cool.
Yeah.
What are you, 48, 50?
Bro, I'm 39, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez.
No, you're not.
Guessing.
I always grew up
I know.
with
Yeah, I
a
was gonna say, no, you're
massive.
not.
I always grew up with a massive, thick head of hair, like fro. Like if I didn't keep it, it was just like I would step outside and you'd look at this dome of hair and you could see which way the wind was blowing. It would just be like that.
Yeah.
And then being really thin, I looked like a Q-tip, basically. But every time I got my hair cut, the lady, the beautifully nuts lady down the street would tell me that someday when I'm older, I'm really going to be happy that I have this thick hair, this thick, that everybody's going to want. Everybody's going to be curling their hair, and you don't have to curl your hair, that sort of thing. I remember her also gum. When I was a kid, I loved gum. I can't stand gum now. I'm not a gum guy. I don't understand why. Also, I know it's really stupid. Sugar in everything. This is another thing, like more that you're an adult. If you make Kool-Aid, I don't even know if people make Kool-Aid anymore, but if I would make it, you throw a couple, 2-3 teaspoons more sugar in there. Now, as an adult, you don't need that because you're thinking with common sense. Also, other humans. Not really a big fan of humans anymore. So.
Scott, any?
Yeah, Sandbox. I love those when I was a kid.
Yucko.
Do not like that now. And then the other thing that we haven't mentioned would be kind of similar to hair is spiked hair. I used to gel it, spike it, think it was so cool, and now it's one of the most atrocious hairdos on the planet.
I remember back in the day.
You think so?
What's the really cheap hair gel? It was
LA
clear.
Looks.
Yeah, LA Looks.
Yeah.
I used that for a while, and if you just like halfway through the day, you go like this.
Oh,
and it just
dandruff.
all flaked.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't
I know, but it looked like dandruff.
flaked off. I was, no more of
Yeah,
that.
because you'd be embarrassed. You'd have that, and people would be like, dude, you got dandruff. And you look at your shirt and do that, and you realize it was just the gel.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Yuck,
It's
man.
just hair
Yeah,
gel.
it's just gel. Just a hair
I
gel.
found a similar list, and I subscribe to this one. Anything that requires taking off your shirt in public. Now, Jeff, I'm sure you're not on board with that, but
Nope.
when you were a kid, it was like, what? Swimming or this or that, anything that was shirtless, you were stoked on because it was going to be a fun adventure, including water parks. Water parks were the most fun invention of all
Now they're
time when I was
gross.
a kid.
Yeah.
Now
Now it's just
all
the
I'm doing
worst.
is I'm counting Band-Aids.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
All right, so here's on Twitter a couple people, and again, we're just asking you personally, so it doesn't have to make sense. Somebody here says oranges. As a kid, loved them. Can't stand the taste of them now. How about this one? I thought this was pretty funny. This person here says something I loved as a kid but hate as an adult is the park. There aren't rocket parks anymore. They made it of plastic. Kids still love it, but I prefer state parks now.
They're better now.
Yeah, you just grew into a different type of park.
How about this? Our buddy Corey from DB's baths.
Oh, yeah.
Taking a bath as a kid, playing with toys was awesome. Now you're sitting in filth water. Gross.
Yeah, now you try to figure out how to get rid of a bathtub and just have a shower.
Here are my two. My two. Number one, stay with me here. Having a hairy chest. As a kid, I thought it was awesome because I'm getting older. I'm like, check this out. I got a hairy chest. How you doing? Now, Jesus Christ, can I please get some hair off of me? It's ridiculous.
Speaking of hair, how many times did you fake shave your face when you were a kid?
A ton.
How much
and now
do
as
you
an
like
adult, you're
shaving
like,
now?
"God." That's why I have a beard because I'm lazy.
It's kind of the opposite. I started getting facial hair probably when I was like 12, 13. It started coming in, and so I had to shave, and I was, the only one in my friend group that did, and I was so embarrassed by it. But now I still don't shave, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I don't shave now, and I like it.
It's crazy to think that I have had some sort of a beard since I was 19. 19 years old is when I grew my first beard. And I mean, I've shaved it since then, but I've grown it right back. Like, I've never gone, after the initial shave, I've never gone, I got to trim this up and make sure I don't have a beard or I have a goatee. It's always been a beard since I was 19. Never been clean shaven.
What was the other one on your list?
What?
The other one on my list, yeah.
Sounds like we got a plan for you for, is it Thursday? For tomorrow.
Yep.
What's tomorrow?
You're going to be clean shaven Tony.
That's going to be awesome.
No, why would I do that?
But
You wanna
we
look
haven't
cute.
seen your chin. You haven't even seen your chin.
Yes, I have. You shaved my beard off. We played the rewind a while back.
But that
and it was
wasn't-
there for.
That was a couple years
That
ago.
wasn't bicking it and years ago.
I will never bick it, ever.
What?
Have you
Why?
seen me, man? I look like Rosie O'Donnell when I shave my
She's
beard.
beautiful.
He's not wrong.
Who's Rosie O'Donnell?
Rosie O'Donnell.
I think you put a D on it.
Whatever.
I would love to see you clean
the first
No,
shaven.
I look stupid, man. Especially no.
How do
my
you know? You just said you've had a beard since you were 19.
Because I have seen a picture of it.
But you were a young cat then.
No, I wasn't. I've shaved it for World Series tickets back in 2006.
Oh, well, I missed that part of the story. Sorry.
I'm saying I have shaved it before, but then I didn't like shave it as it started to grow back. Shave it again.
All right, what's
Gotcha.
the other one on your list?
Thank you,
Still-
Jeff.
Still curious.
Hose water. Hose water.
I love that metal taste.
As a kid, we would be playing soccer at Zach's house, and you'd run to the hose, and everybody would get a drink, and then go back to playing. As an adult, I remember this was last summer. I was washing my truck, and I went, oh,
Were you in Eureka? Maybe that's what the problem.
I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going down.
man.
Continue to hit us up on Twitter with things that you loved as a kid, but hey, as an adult.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Hello, I'm Lefty Burton, here for you, your Valentine's 2016 holiday dating tips. Number 1, fireplaces are great, but don't get too close. Human hair is flammable. Tip number 2, a bearskin rug is romantic. Go with something dark. It'll hide most of the stains. Alcohol is key. Always check for an ID. If you don't know, the judge will tell you. Tip number 4. Trash bags should always be within reach. I'm fine. I have mine within reach all the time. We're not going to get to all of them. I haven't even gotten to the clamps yet. We're out of time for this year. I'll see you next year with Lefty Burton's Valentine's Tips for 2017. Goodbye for now. Hello, I'm Lefty Burton, here for you, your Valentine's 2016 holiday dating tips. Number 1, fireplaces are great, but don't get too close. Human hair is flammable. Tip number 2, a bearskin rug is romantic. Go with something dark. It'll hide most of the stains. Alcohol is key. Always check for an ID.
Dude, there's a lot of good ones still coming over on Twitter.
Yes.
Snow.
The bus.
Driving. Yeah. I like this too. Meat well done. As a kid, that's how I ate my steaks. Had to be well done.
Great point. Great point.
Now, I want that thing mooing when it comes to the table.
You know, I almost said yard work, but I like yard work now more than I did before.
I hated it as a kid.
Yeah,
and I kind of find it somewhat I don't do much of it, but when I do, it's pretty relaxing.
Yeah, we
also washing cars.
Yeah. We had a front yard, a backyard, and a side yard, and another side yard, and my dad would assign us, you do this, you do this, you do this, and you do this. And when he got home at 3:30, if it wasn't done, he would say, what have you been doing with your day?
You know something that I hated as a kid, but I love as an adult, is cutting the grass.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
There's something about it that's like...
Same for vacuuming.
You vacuum your grass?
The same, Scott.
Yes, all the time.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Somebody else said flying. As a kid, they loved it. As an adult, they
I don't know if I hated it or not, but when I was a kid, I'd spend 5-6 hours playing basketball all by myself with no one around.
Yeah.
And then now there's no way I would probably ever do something. I had to
By
go
yourself?
to the park to sit there.
Yeah.
6 hours.
You're right.
Yeah.
The time is 8:46. Here's Jeff Burton coming at you.
Your point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Stalled vehicle 70 eastbound express lanes, eastbound at West Florissant. Also road work, 141 southbound at Page Avenue. Your point forecast, rain this morning. Some storms this afternoon, just under 60 for a high. Rain tonight and into overnight. Low in the mid-40s. Right now it's 50 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Some great news if you are an HVAC installer and you're on your way to a job you hate, a company you hate working for, maybe you're looking for work. Hoffman Brothers, local company, growing company, they are hiring HVAC installation techs. Fast-growing company, plenty of career growth opportunities, a structured advancement program, and, happy employees. If you walk the hallways at Hoffman Brothers, you see people smiling. It's a great working atmosphere from the top down. And top pay in the industry. Now, if they hire you, free health, dental, and vision insurance for employees and families. 401k program with a company match up to 8%. Company-provided work van with gas, cell phone reimbursement, paid training, year-round work. How about that? So if you're an HVAC installation tech, you're looking for work, you're working with somebody you don't like, think about Hoffman Brothers and log on to their website, hoffmanbros.com, and just click on the careers tab to get all the information. It's Hoffman Brothers, hoffmanbros.com, HOFFMANN bros.com. Now, people have been looking forward to this. Calling it the Moon Medley. So Moon's going to start off with Lose Yourself, and it's your job to text over a song request.
Yeah, just keep them coming. Just keep texting them over. If we don't use yours, sorry, but just keep them coming.
I gotta know the words.
Yeah,
He's got to know the words to it.
I've seen him do this when he plays live and does acoustic stuff. I know you do Lose Yourself, and then usually it's kind of like a standard. You go from Lose Yourself right into Heartless by Kanye West.
Yeah, that one seems.
seems to go well.
All right, let's start there then. Let's start there.
And then text your request over to 48258. We'll see if you can pull this off.
Okay. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one chance to not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. In the night, I hear them talk. The coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along that road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless.
All right, how about thrift shop?
To a woman so heartless. Thrift shop. Okay. I'm gonna pop some tags. I only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is pretty awesome. I gotta censor as I go, I guess.
All right, let's go old school. Clapton, Layla.
Oh, that's easy. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, won't you please, Layla? You got me on my knees, Layla. Oh, baby, won't you ease my mind?
All right, from the 314. Oh, that's a good one. Down Under for Men at Work.
I come from the land down under.
Yes!
Women go and men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. That's a different key there, though.
Rizz, you see this one? 636. Skrillex, Bangarang.
That doesn't even have any words.
Go for it. Oh, dude, this is a good one here. Thunder Rolls, Garth Brooks.
Oh, that's easy. I grew up on that, dude. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes, and then the love grows cold on a sleepless night.
Bow, bow.
As the storm blows out of control, deep in her heart, the Rizz Show rolls.
Nice.
See what you did there.
Thank you.
573. Fun some nights.
Okay, I've done that before. Words. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bed.
It's unbelievable.
Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I still don't know what I stand for. Oh.
We knew this was coming. Story of the year. Anything.
Oh, well.
You just go for it.
No, this is easy.
Until the day I die. You guys gotta do the backups. I spill my heart for you. If you even know. Until the day I die.
Until the day I die.
I spill my heart for Patrico.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Of course, here's Pantera.
Oh, God.
Do you know any words? Any Pantera?
Spect.
Yeah.
All right, how about this? 618, 9 Inch Nails, anything.
That's pretty easy. Help me, I've broke apart my insides. Help me, I've got no soul to sell. Help me, the only thing that works for is help him get away from himself.
I want to have sex with you like an animal.
Yeah.
What about this one? I say no to this one. I say no. In the Air Tonight.
Oh, dude.
A little Phil Collins.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
All right.
Oh, I've done that one 100 times.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh no. That's
all right, like two more. Go ahead, Patrico.
All right, do 573 Radioactive, Imagine Dragons.
If I remember the words. I'm
I'm waking up to ash and dust. Something, 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 sweating my rust. Breathing in the chemicals. That's what he goes. I raise my flags, I don my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We'll paint it red to fit right in.
On the fly, Royals,
Whoa.
go.
Okay, let's see. That is, what are the words? There's so many words in that one. Gold. Shoot, what is it? It's a gold teeth, right?
Yeah.
Gold teeth. And everybody's like gold teeth, gray goose tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, all gowns tripping in the we don't care.
Oh, we don't care.
We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, and everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, something islands.
Yo, it's Joey Coco Diaz, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point. And hey, happy birthday.
So you're probably sick of hearing it by now. But guess what? We want you to download our app.
End it with anything.
Download the 105.7 The Point app.
I wonder if he can pull this one off.
Moon brought up a really good point today.
I did. Thank you.
The webcams were down. It was something going on with YouTube. The webcams were down for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yep, but we're back
That's
up.
it.
Perfect opportunity for the app.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Because you can then, I only listen to it while I'm at my desk and I can only listen to YouTube. Pull up the app, plug in your headphones, done.
Can we do this to where there's obviously a prize to an individual out there?
$1,000 prize.
Okay, so here's my question. Could you just grab a parent's phone and just download it on your own?
That's what we said last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that here last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Last week, Rizz said, grab your parents' phone and sign up. There's a promo that's running that says, when you go visit your grandpa to tell him how much you love him, grab his phone and sign him up for the Point app.
You're a talented man.
Here's my phone.
Thanks, guys.
That's our
You
very
know
own
what Grandpa's going to say?
Okay.
Yeah, Grandpa's gonna go, okay. I need to do it to my dad's phone too, and then not only just download the app, because downloading the app helps. Yes,
That was fantastic.
registering
I
Oh
applaud
when
my
you download
God,
the app
dude, that
helps
was
even more.
so cool.
And
ladies and gentlemen, that's
believe
Moon.
that there's an option where you could just connect with Facebook.
Oh boy.
So like if you have your Facebook, you just click that.
4 shots
done.
and
You don't have to fill out anything. You're all good.
all right, so the pants are tight.
So we're giving away
Hey, whoa, whoa.
$1,000 to somebody randomly.
Do I?
And what we're doing on this show to kind of
Do I have to count every
give you
time?
a little incentive to
Okay,
sign
I
up
just was
for
making
it
sure.
is
all right, ready?
King Scott
God.
is walking
3,
around just
2,
randomly
1.
stealing things from the office, and we're giving it away as a prize.
Donating.
You are definitely completely stealing it. And today's winner is not Stevie Ray Vaughan, but Stevie Ray Lynn.
That was cracked! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Scott, get Stevie on the phone.
you son of a
And if you can get them live on Will Do, if you can get them on the air and we talk to them, not only do they get the super sweet prize, which King Scott will explain to us here in a second what it is,
I hate to
but
say I'm
they
getting
will
good at this.
also
I think I'm
get
getting good at that.
free.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's the worst
Yep,
free
that's
belt.
it.
He is really getting good
And
at it.
Jeff,
dude,
you
that's
were not
the
here the
worst
past 2
ever.
days.
Jeff's an
On
expert
Tuesday, it was
marksman.
just me and Scott here.
With an air.
Jeff, you
I
got
think
everything,
Scott,
man.
did. I did
not
that.
only
my
A, gave
calling.
away the
All right,
coolest
give him a
prize
hash
that
mark.
has been
It's my
given away,
special purpose.
but B,
Wow, look
There you
at
go,
that.
Patrico.
4
probably
marks.
really is going to make Rizz upset.
Care to share?
On
Don't forget to
Tuesday,
make
he
your
gave
picks,
away the captain's hat.
105.7thepoint.com/picks. The Rizz
Yeah,
Show
right.
Pick'em Challenge.
Dude, if you watch
Jeff, this is an
the
actual shot.
Rizz Show ass
dude,
cam
I
here, it's
couldn't
just him
believe
like,
it.
just
Honestly,
like
I feel
doing
like
like
we're
a
gonna be in trouble as
rocking
a
ship.
show.
Just
I feel like that
back
too.
and forth, a
I know.
rocking chair.
Guys,
He grabs it and then he lurches
It's
forward
okay.
and
He'll
then
get a new hat. He's on vacation. He always comes back with hats.
No answer, Scott.
I got my flies down. That starts on the
Your flies
He
down
gets in
too.
town.
You saw it on the
better
camera?
get caught for it.
Forever.
Thanks,
Forever.
ass cam.
Is there anything
I've never
ass
seen
cam
that.
can do?
I never thought they'd be that big.
I love giving gifts, and that's one of my favorite ones to give away.
Scott, what is Stevie Ray Lynn going to win that could or could maybe not get you murdered?
Well, speaking of great gifts and donations here, I managed to get Lux's phone from her desk, and so we're giving.
Oh my
that away
God!
today.
In the box.
Yeah, we even have a box to put it in here, and so that's probably where I'm guessing this is where she does all her social media.
I don't think that's it.
That's not a smartphone, Scott. That's an actual landline phone.
That's not a smart Scott phone.
Yes, you're nailing that,
But
Jeff.
yeah, so she's getting Lux's phone, which is wonderful.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive. It's a pretty cool prize. Not gonna lie.
We have a lock on our office. Where? Oh, he's got a key.
He does have a key, unfortunately. Well, again, you could still download the app. You could still register to win these prizes. One person's going to win $1,000, which is incredible.
Captain's hat is blowing me away. I cannot believe that.
Yeah. I was pretty shocked when he goes, and I think on the air he goes, and they win Rizz's captain's hat. And I went, what?
Has Rizz heard yet?
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I'm taking Monday off.
Today's headline Hooshe is brought to you by Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show. And I guess if you were going to completely mess up your life over food, chicken nuggets are as worthy as any type of dining, correct?
So I have read, yes.
There's a 23-year-old woman named Lillian Barnett in Bedford County, Tennessee. And last week, she got into a massive argument with her girlfriend over chicken nuggets. I'm not exactly sure what the argument was, as far as what the actual, like, hey,
we're throwing down strips.
Yeah, these aren't crispy enough. Those are my nuggets, not your nuggets.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Maybe they're arguing over whether or not chickens have nuggets.
Maybe. Could be. However, it got physical.
Yeah.
And when cops came to arrest Lillian, she, A, listened to every word they say and politely got into the back of the cop car.
Lillian!
Or B, bit them.
I say bit them.
I think Jeff is correct.
Oh, man. 50-50 there.
Possibility, maybe the argument was she didn't get any nuggets and she was hungry and that's why she bit the police officers. Anyway, she's facing a lot of charges: aggravated assault on an officer, domestic assault, and disorderly conduct. You know what? There was another story I had, too, that I wanted to piggyback onto this. This one was your funny one. This was kind of your funny story. Yeah. This one's not very funny. This one's not great. Angered that the mother of his son got him a quarter pounder instead of a Big Mac from McDonald's, a guy argued with the woman before throwing her to the ground and then stealing money from her purse.
Oh, man.
The woman told cops that the man was truly upset because he asked for a Big Mac and she brought him a quarter pounder.
How dare you?
An argument ensued and he threw her against the ground and then started taking money from her purse, I guess, to go get himself a Big Mac.
Which one is bigger? Is the Big Mac actually
I don't know.
bigger?
I don't, as far as weight is concerned, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
The QP has two. No,
No,
Big Mac
that's the
has
deep.
two
That's the
patties.
DPQC, the double quarter pounder with cheese.
I like your
The
abbreviated
DQPC,
codes.
double quarter pounder with
I think I've
cheese.
seen that once.
So the woman said that her son was in the room and was screaming while this all went down. She said that after the man went into the kitchen and removed money from her purse, she confronted him, started yelling at him, grabbed something in her purse and sprayed him in the eyes, and it ended up being hornet spray.
Oh, whoa. That can't be pleasant.
The man took off, but he was caught, charged with a pair of misdemeanor domestic assault counts. Has he been in trouble before?
I'm going to say this is his rookie year.
That stuff probably stings.
Hey-o. Hey-o. Actually, this guy, believe it or not, he's got a pretty squeaky clean past. His priors included convictions in aggravated robbery, receiving stolen property, domestic assault, disorderly conduct, driving with a suspended license, marijuana possession, and providing a false name to law enforcement.
So not a newbie.
So this guy and 23-year-old Lillian Barnett, you guys are both today's headline Hooshe.
You know, do you feel like, and this is probably not a good idea, but I'll say it anyway. You know, back in the old days when they did the scarlet letter, you know, you had to wear around a scarlet letter.
Sure.
You think if somebody's convicted of multiple assault crimes, they should wear a shirt that says, I'm a hitter or something? You know, just like
I'm okay with that.
some sort of hat that just tells the rest of the world, like, hey, I'm a hitter.
It's super easy. We just get them headline Hooshe basketball jerseys, and that's what they have to wear all the time.
That, though, yeah.
Because you can wear that over a long sleeve, over a hoodie.
Yeah.
You can wear it in the summer as a tank. It just says Hooshe.
If you get pulled over drunk on your John Deere, you always have to wear green and yellow for
Always.
the rest of your life.
Just says,
Forever.
hi, I'm an adult preschooler.
Forever. The time is 9:04. The man is Jeff Burton. The task, traffic and weather.
Your Point Traffic is brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. 70 eastbound express lanes, eastbound at West Florissant, right lane closed. Other than that, we're all good. Your Point forecast, rain this morning, some storms this afternoon. High is going to be just under 60, and rain tonight into overnight, mid-40s for a low. It's 52 at the Point Studio. Your Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
not doing shit. Look at him, not doing a thing. Here I am, actually, let me go check on your food.
So very happy to be back with Travers St. Louis RV. They're still over there at the big corner of Highway 70 and Bryan Road in O'Fallon, Missouri. And, you know, the cliche one-stop destination, this truly is that. You could park your car and throw the keys, because at Travers St. Louis RV, that's the deal. Sales, service, parts, even body work, amazing employees as well. And you think, oh, man, I can't afford this kind of a toy, this sort of thing. 20-year financing available to make this affordable for everybody. And by the way, they're going to have what you want in stock, so you can get it right then. Over 200 RVs in stock right there on the floor. But here's the thing. Other places will say, oh, we have 700, 800, but they're only going to have a handful of floor plans. They have that wide variety of floor plans. No matter what you're going to want, they're going to find your camping lifestyle right there. By the way, they also don't charge extra for dealer prep. They don't charge extra for freight or setup like the other guys do. A variety of new travel trailers and fifth wheels and toy haulers. You can take all your motorcycles and everything, your 4x4s with you. And again, if you think you can't afford it, travel trailer payments start as low as $125 a month. They take trades as well. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, making one happy camper at a time. Travers St. Louis RV. And guess what? Make sure you tell them Jeff Burton sent you in.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this.
4 shots and
this is not good.
All right, so the pants are tight.
Hey, whoa.
He's cocking it.
Do I have to
Chambered.
Do I have to count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was making sure.
All right, ready?
Oh God.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1, Jesus, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, left cheek. 1, 2. Oh, they both hurt. 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a bitch. That was crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a monkey.
Was that 3? That was 4. All right.
That were in the same pile of left cheek twice. God bless America. Oh, crap.
I hate to say I'm getting good at this, but
Oh,
I think I'm getting
man,
good at this.
dude, I'm telling you, that's the worst it's felt.
He is really getting good at it.
Oh, dude, that's the worst ever.
Jeff's an expert marksman.
With an
Jeff, you
airsoft
found your
rifle.
thing, man.
I did. I
that's
finally
the
found my
best.
calling.
All right, give him a hash mark.
It's my special purpose.
Wow,
There
look
you
at
go.
that.
Patrico's got
4
4.
marks.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Don't forget to make your picks, 1057thepoint.com/picks. The Rizz Show Pick'em Challenge.
Dude, if you watch the Rizz Show ass cam here, it's just him doing like a rocking ship, just back and forth, a rocking chair. He's he grabs it and then he lurches forward and then he's
Well, here comes the 4th one.
he just keeps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, my fly's down. I just noticed on the
Your
cam.
flies down, too.
You saw it on the camera.
My fly's down. Thanks, ass cam.
Is there anything Ass Cam can't do?
Will you ever do Razor Blade ever live again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. Hold
That's
on. Wait, let me see if hold on. Breathe about, I don't know how to play it. With a razor blade cut me. It's A, right? In the day-by-day collision called the art of growing up, there's an innocence we look for in the stars. To be taken back to younger days where there was no giving up on the people we held closest to our hearts. Yeah, it is you that I remember in that glowing. It is you that took my first away from me. It is you I set my standards to every walk of life. I haven't met another you since you were with me. Now sing with me. A brief bout with a razor blade cut me. I freaked out thinking people didn't love me. I watched closely as the you I knew forgot me. And in letting go, I am so proud of what I've done. Yeah.
Wow. 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 That's fantastic. Here's one of the reasons why I asked that, besides that's one of my all-time favorites, and that's an
I thought
oldie.
you were going to say, because that wasn't my favorite, so I wish you wouldn't have played it.
I was going to advise you on what's...
And I'm going to go do it now.
Yeah, I've got a list of songs you should never play again. Ready? I don't know why I put a pen to my phone. That first time that I ever met you, when you guys came to the studio, courtesy of Chris Frank Haas, I got a copy of Razorblade, and I remember I had a gig that night at a bar, and I just put it on repeat, that song, all the way to the bar, did my gig, and then all the way home, and that was my standard song for you. And then you go and get happy and clean and everything, and then I never hear the damn thing again. So that was a nice surprise. Thank you.
Hey, man, I'm going to bring that back, bro. I'm going to bring that back. But it wasn't Razorblade on History for Sale? Was it on History for Sale?
It was. I think wasn't it on 2 records?
Yeah, it was on a live record. But if it's on History for Sale, then 2 weeks from now, I'm doing the whole History for Sale album, and that's going to be on it. Woo, yeah. Look at it. Punch it.
Yeah.
Punch it.
Yeah.
Ranger Termite Pest Solutions, 636-441-BUGS, 636-441-BUGS. I have been a happy client of Amco Rangers for many, many years now, because I don't like creepy crawly things either inside my house or outside my house. I want to be comfortable when I'm sitting out in the yard. That's why I have Amco Ranger come in. You know, diseases carried by mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas are a big public health problem here in the U.S. Bugs around the house are more than just a nuisance. They could be a real threat to the health of my family and of cat the dog. And what about termites? Termites are found in more than 5 million homes on average each year. Termite damage is not covered by homeowners insurance. Get an Amco Ranger. 100% satisfaction guarantee, best price guarantee, trusted, local, family-owned since 1965, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and they control both the indoor and the outdoor pests. A lot of other companies can do only one or the other. Amco Ranger, they do it all. 636-441-BUGS, 636-441-BUGS, protecting what matters since 1965. AmcoRanger.com.
I'll cast a spell on King Scott.
It's the new and improved Point mobile app. Get the Point app on your phone, the best place to listen to the Point besides, an actual radio. Plus, now there's a whole new listener rewards section too, where you can win all kinds of free concert tickets and prizes while you listen. The Point mobile app, now more awesome than ever before. Get it now.
Oh, cool.
He is kind. He is supple. He is magical. He is stainless. He is sensual. He is raw. He is power. He is limber. He is untouched. He is pure. King Scott Extra Virgin Royal Oil. Maintain your purity.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Coming in all right? Everything sound good?
Sounds so good so far.
Jeff, you're on mic 3.
Yes.
Why don't we do a little sound check while we're on the air here?
Okay.
This is coming in a little hot.
That's a little hot.
A little hot. You all right?
Yeah, I feel good, man.
You sound so fresh.
You good, King Scott?
Yeah, sounds beautiful.
Oh,
I
my
feel like
God.
there's a lot of people in here.
There is.
Oh, there is.
There is.
Guys, thanks for coming down. I know a new Metrolink station opens today, so that's why everybody's in here.
That's why everybody. A little test run. Yeah.
What is it, at the Cortex building today?
That's it, man. That's it.
All right, that's why everybody's here.
Nothing else going on, really.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, today is our first day at City Place in Shreveport.
Hey, look at us over here. Wow, we are fancy.
Here we are. Right here. To my left is a window.
Yeah.
To my left is Tony Patrico.
Yeah, hi.
And I see Jeff over here and Moon and
Energy
King
up.
Scott and
Yeah.
all the bosses and engineers. Thank you guys so much. This is wonderful.
Yeah, you guys have worked crazy hard the past few
Honestly,
few
this
weeks,
is-
months. It's amazing to see it actually here. We're here.
I know Jeff tested out the bathroom first thing this morning.
Yeah, dude, I am telling you, plush. Plush. The handicrapper is its own room. Its own room.
You could fit our old studio into one of the stalls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
For sure.
And we're talking floor to ceiling door
Yeah.
too.
Actually, I
mean,
may
you
just
could
move
wreck it.
into there. I may move out of the office.
We
just
walk
into there.
Jeff walks in after using the restroom and he goes, "Tone, you're gonna love the bathroom situation." He
I
goes,
literally walked in and audibly I went when I saw it. I did because it's its own room. The handicrapper is.
Oh, all of them are.
So
and did you
excited.
notice? I know this may not be a big deal to you guys. Did you notice that the door doesn't make noise when it opens?
I didn't.
So you could be like a ninja.
No. Well, I came out and somebody was washing his hands. I went, "Oh my goodness, somebody was in here." How cool is that?
Did you use the parallel bars to mount?
Got a little workout in.
Like in the handicap stall, you know, they got the bars on the side.
"Oh yeah."
my
I like
stomach-
to.
There's judges.
my
I like a
stomach
little
is
flare
ripped
on the
right now.
dismount.
Oh, sure. If you don't stick it, though, you're in trouble.
Did you leave an apology note?
I did. I've already sent flowers to Bernie Miklasz, so.
Yeah, everybody's been so nice.
Everybody's been great, man. It's
And
been fantastic.
We've talked to most of the morning shows already.
Yeah.
And we got breakfast for everybody. King Scott, did you?
I haven't got. You're good. You want me to go do it now?
Oh yeah, go.
All right.
I want you to go to every radio station
While
up and
on
down,
air.
up and down this hallway,
Alrighty,
and say,
perfect.
"Hey, breakfast courtesy of the Rizz Show."
Alrighty.
Thanks for having us, and then report back on what everybody says.
He's doing it on Facebook Live, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
on
keep
Facebook
it going.
Live.
Yeah.
That's good.
Remember that whole thing about how long till they hate us?
Why? This is
This is an olive branch,
this
right?
is, hey,
I mean,
thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, that's exactly
Thanks
what
for
I was
having
talking
us. We're going to be here for a little while,
Uh-huh.
hopefully. This is we break bread.
That's it. All right. That's how friendships are formed, by eating breakfast.
hey, now that we've gotten the initial
Just
welcome,
take your shirt
okay,
off
great.
and
Ah,
take
thank you. Goodness
your tank
gracious.
tops on.
Christ
It is
on a
Tuesday.
Holy, I mean, it just felt awkward.
It was really weird.
I didn't know what to do with
I haven't seen Tony's armpits all day.
Now our big boss is here, Mr. Kiowski. Is this acceptable, by the way?
Is this funny?
Are you sure? Because I would think there's a like a proper decorum.
John, the tank tops say Tank Top Tuesday on them. It's even got our names on them.
Yeah, it's exposed shoulders. I'm not really.
Rizz just has something against armpits.
I understand.
Is it the
What do you
hair?
think of my armpits?
No, you know what? Everybody's now on the same. You guys are in matching tank tops.
Yeah,
we sure
it's like
are.
a uniform in here.
Except for you.
Except for me, that's right.
Spoiler, day fun.
The holdout. I'm not a joy kill.
I didn't say that. Who said that?
You were the only one that has said that.
You're not a
You're
joy
thinking
kill.
it.
Not at all.
You're thinking it.
Yeah,
Everybody else is thinking it. You painted me out to be a jerk.
We have painted no picture of you. You have just portrayed your own picture.
All right.
I got a feeling everything's about to change.
You think he's going to come in tank tops?
No.
Getting a dog?
Well, yeah, I do. I think there will be a tank top, maybe. I think there's a dog coming, but I think everything is going to change because look at this window. Yeah. Look at this window. You're going to tell me that you're going to wake up every morning and see this.
I'm trying not to be distracted.
By what?
By the window. Like, I like that it's there, but I don't want to get lost in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, Scott, you tell everybody?
Yes, I did.
Every show?
Yes.
What'd they say?
Some were. I talked with their
with their producers.
Scott.
And
there's Scots up and down this row, isn't it?
Yes, there's a whole bunch of Scots here. But yeah, our former family, the Keishi, or they still are family, but now we're finally with them. They're really excited, and I got to talk with them.
I want you to go back every half hour and go, hey, did you guys eat yet?
You guys get something you full? You need anything?
Every half hour. So next time at 6:40, I want you to go up and down the row again going, hey, did you guys eat?
Okay. Hi, this is King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. Today's episode is super special because Chef Chrissy from Deerberg saves the day and helps me become a really good cooker. Plus, I broadcast live from the Royal Kitchen. Woohoo!
Uh-oh. A real meal? She doesn't want anything frozen? No boiled hot dogs? What am I gonna do? Oh, I know. I'll call Chef Christy from Deerberg's. Yes! Let me get her Zoom here. This is Chef Christy here. Yes. Hey, Chef Christy! You there?
Hey, King Scott. How are you? What's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
I'm in a bit of a pickle. My bride, she wants a great meal tonight, and she's tired of frozen foods, so I need to do something great for her, and I only have about an hour.
Oh.
Till she gets home.
Okay, what does she like? Like, what kind of restaurants do you guys usually go to?
I love taking her to fast food places.
Something a little bit nicer, Scott.
Yes, it's Greek. She likes Greek food.
Okay, all right. So Greek. Okay. Let's think about this. Okay, what do you have? What do you have around the house? What's in your fridge? That's empty. That's like totally empty. When is she going to be home?
An hour. Yeah, it looks like an hour from now.
Okay, you stay right there.
I failed her.
You stay right there.
Okay.
I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I got you covered. We're going to do this. I'll be right back. See ya.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Warning, a subject's in your court.
Who's that? Chef Chrissy? She brought bags of food. All right. I hope the meal's prepped. Yes. All right. Look at all this food. Chicken. Ooh. Lemon pepper. Some virgin olive oil. Wine. Ketchup. Oh, butter. Flatbread. Vegetables. A lime and a lemon. Chef Chrissy, you there? Chef Christy? Oh, wow.
Did you get everything?
Yeah, I got everything. This is amazing.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's first get like a skillet out.
Lucky me, we have one.
Like, a skillet. that your smoke alarm?
I mean, it's in the oven. I think everything's basically ready to go.
Allison will absolutely enjoy it, King Scott.
Thank you. Yeah, this food smells amazing, and I can't wait to be a great chef like you. I wish I was already.
You'll get your toque one day.
I can't wait, and I want to say thank you as well for watching. And this has been another King Scott Cooks video on how to make the perfect Mediterranean food or Greek food. Thank you, Chef Christy from Deerbergs. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
This is honestly the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Thank you, sir. Got $1. Got $1, guys. Hey, it's Rizz, a.k.a. the Sexy Sax Man, and I'm here to serve out my punishment. Street musician for 1 hour outside of Busch Stadium. Maybe I'll get thrown out, maybe I won't. But here's the good thing, guys. Listen, it's all for a good cause. Help kids rock cancer, guys. How can you say no to that? This next song's called You Can't Laugh at a Buffalo Herd. Playing fire, guys. Playing fire. I watched the Grammys 4 times. The song is called Stand By Your Sausages. This song is called South City Sewage. South City Sewage. South City Sewage. Hair's looking good tonight. Saxophone is playing like an angel, singing.
I saw the outfit, and I was expecting great things, but it's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Better luck next time.
I think I have served my punishment. King Scott? Have I served my punishment?
For sure. This has been really hot out here, and this dude was sweating his brass off, so he did good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sax band's done. Sax band's gonna jam. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, speaking of the fast lane.
You do need a helmet to come in here, by the way, with the talking that
Why
you've
you
been
coming?
doing.
Don't come over here by me.
Here's Anthony Stalter.
That's for you.
What's he
What is this, a ransom note?
Dear Rizz.
Dear Rizz, you want toilet paper? Take it. It's my gift to you. Take what you wish. Happy birthday, Stalter.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
can
bud. How you doing?
let's clear one thing up.
I don't like being in here right now. Yeah,
Let's clear one thing up.
What's that?
We are the good guys.
How?
Like the Rizz Show. Because you guys started.
How did we start it?
You guys are bullies.
You guys
typical
guys-
jocks.
Give me
Typical
the audio.
jocks. Typical jocks bullying the nerds. All right, I'll take it. The nerds. Like you gave us the radio of equivalent of a swirly.
I can't believe this dude came in here helmeted up. Like
He
what are
should
you
have a
doing?
helmet on.
Oh, yeah, he needs to.
Where's the audio that we started it?
I was told by
All over
the
Twitter.
guy to my left that you guys were talking about our physical prowess and said
I
you
don't think we
guys
ever
are
got the answer
all
from Moon's
kind
mom,
of
by the way.
weaklings and wimps, except for maybe
That's
Moon,
'cause she was too
who
busy.
would put up a challenge in a competition.
Tell me you didn't say that.
Which I appreciate.
I didn't say
Re-up the
that.
question. Send
I don't
the
know if
text
I
again.
like Rizz said. I don't know if I want that answer. I don't know if I want to play this game anymore.
Whatever. I'm
If
hopeful.
we were supposed to know, she would have answered.
That is a great point, Jeff. One final look at your point traffic and weather. 9:33. It's Burton coming at you.
Point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. This was supposed to be cleared about 9:22, so about 12 minutes ago, but stalled vehicle 70 eastbound express lanes, eastbound at West Florissant, so either way, be careful there. Your point forecast, rain this morning, storms this afternoon, just under 60 for a high, rain tonight. Into overnight, low 40s. Right now it's 52 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
This is Rizzuto. Not only is he rich, but he also has a lot of money. And he's looking to invest in the next big idea.
Hi, my name is Rizz, and I have a lot of money. I mean, almost too much money. So I'm looking to invest, and I've asked the fellas to come on down to my office and pitch me their ideas. Do they have what it takes to be?
You
in the
know I
biz?
love me some Chesterfield fence and deck. So about a year and a half ago,
By
we did an
day,
entire
he's the
deck
producer
redo.
of the
Tore
number
down
one
the old
morning
deck,
show in St.
put up a new
Louis.
deck,
But by
Gorgeous
night,
decking.
he's not at
The
work
color's
anymore.
cayenne, if you must
Interesting.
know. We
He
poured a
says
new
that
patio
despite all of
underneath.
his shortcomings,
we did the
his one
underdecking, so
longcoming
we're
is his
spending
knack
time
for decent
underneath the
ideas.
deck. If it's
Hello,
hot and
I'm
swampy,
King
we got a
Scott,
fan
and I'm
going.
here to
If it's
pitch
raining out,
my
we're
business
protected.
idea to
We
Rizz,
put
and
a
I
fence
know
up
he
for
will
cat the
definitely
dog. The
invest in
kids are
this.
running
It's a
around.
revolutionary
It's great,
business
and that's
idea.
all thanks to
It's
Chesterfield
gonna
Fence
change
and
the
Deck.
world over,
They take
and I
pride in
definitely
their
have
work.
what it takes
They
to be
have
in
their
the business.
installation team of professionally trained craftsmen. Use their own crews, trucks, tools, operate out of their own 25,000 square foot showroom and warehouse, which you could visit. See those fences and decks and pergolas and sunrooms and screen rooms and patios and more. They even do windows at Chesterfield Fence and Deck. Better Business Bureau Torch Award winner, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, SBA Family Owned Small Business of the Year. There's nobody better than Chesterfield Fence and Deck. And if you mention the Rizz Show this month, you will get 20% off your next outdoor project.
I definitely will.
It's Chesterfield Fence and Deck.
Can I move the mic a
Online
little
at
bit?
chesterfieldfence.com.
Yeah. Well,
After
hi,
all,
I'm
who doesn't
King
want
Scott.
a bigger
I'm
deck?
so honored to be on Rizz. I mean, a big fan. Love the show. Hi, Gary. Anyways, I got a lot. Great. I got a really wonderful item, and you complain. Almost the biggest complaint I think in your life is your chair. And I actually did a study recently with the Pew Research Center, because that's all they do is chair research, that college or high school students, their number one complaint in school that's holding them back is chairs. And that's why I'm going to show you something that's going to revolutionize everything. And it's making the most comfortable thing mobile. And I'm pretty excited to show you what I have. It's the Rizzuto Toilet. Rizzuto. Great product. Can I show you the product?
Are you going to put it on the whiteboard? I got a whiteboard. Gary, if you could. You've, of course, met Gary.
Yeah.
Gary, the whiteboard, please.
Hey, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, sir.
I see you brought a briefcase. This is a pretty, so far so good. You're doing all right.
Thank you. A real
Full
business.
of lollipops. Okay.
Sorry.
Come on, tell me the product.
All right. Glad you asked again. So with the pitch here, got a lot of. All right. So here's the pitch. It's a bag, and it's gonna go with you everywhere. But
This
a
is
chair.
not going well. Just so you know.
It gets better. All right. So here's the bag, and it's a modern design. A seat belt. So it's this cushion here.
Kind of inflated ass gasket.
Sorry. This right here is a bowl, and it will also, if you need to, take care of business.
First of all, that looks like an upside-down helmet.
This will snap around this so you can...
So it's like a modesty cloak.
Yes. Forward and smooth. So you don't have to worry about toilet paper, and you just apply, and this is patent
That is
pending.
I believe that's a butt plug.
Oh, yeah. It feels amazing. A charge station, so underneath the
So
seat
if you
also-
guys haven't had a chance to check it out yet, what I really suggest that you do is head on over to what you probably know as Fairmount, which now has FanDuel Sportsbook over there. It's absolutely amazing what they've got. I mean, honestly, you go over there and you will not only see all the different things that they have as far as the betting kiosks are concerned, but also... This is really cool, is they've got all of the horse races and all the sports events happening right there, and you can place all of your bets right there at what you probably know, again, as Fairmount. They have changed the name, though, and they have completely revamped the place, so it's definitely not what you are normally used to. All you have to do is go out there at any time, and you can check out the FanDuel Sportsbook and horse racing. It's amazing. 20 different self-service betting kiosks, 5 different betting windows, and they got the food and beverage service. And also, I love the fact that this is a state-of-the-art retail location. They've got these across the country, and now there's one right here in our own backyard at Fairmount. Best-in-class customer service with support available throughout the entire property. Head on over to FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing and get in on the action. If you can't make it there, just download the app, and new users even get risk-free first bets up to $1,000. Must be 21 and older, present in Illinois, first online real money wager only. Refund is issued as a non-withdrawable site credit that does expire in 14 days. Restrictions do apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com, and if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is a new song that we have out right now that you guys are supporting, and I appreciate you so much. This is a new song that we have out right now that you guys are supporting, and I appreciate you so much. It's called Oh My My, and I wrote it about my 12-year-old, dropping her off at middle school the first day, and she's the new kid. She's kind of that emo, kind of mysterious girl like her dad, like a mysterious girl like her dad, mysterious girl like her dad. And I dropped her off, and I noticed all the boys just looked at her like, "Who's the new girl?"
Oh,
So
boy,
I went
oh,
home,
boy.
and I was like, I remember being in that position, but I was listening to like New Order and the Smiths and the Cure, and so I wanted to write her a little theme song. So that all the boys must be thinking. Here it goes. It's called "Oh My My." You wear black hair, I have blue. You look sadder than most girls do. The way you walk around, always watching the ground. Well, I like watching you. Your friends, they don't like me. I think they're jealous of my tattoos. I'm not a bad guy, just like wearing black. I'm not scared of anything but saying this to you. But it's going down. Neither of us wanna be alone right now. What you gonna do? Oh my, my. Yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs. 'Cause I'm a sucker for you, oh my, my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. Danger, danger. I'll be waiting by the blacktop like a cigarette stain for you. Every day I just won't go away. I'm not scared of anything but saying this to you. It's going down. Neither of us wanna be alone right now. What you gonna do? Oh my, my. Yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs. 'Cause I'm a sucker for you, oh my, my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. You're danger, danger, oh my, my. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the lonely kind. Because I'm loving all your, oh my, my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. Danger, danger. I'll go anywhere you want me. You want me to. Caught my eye. Now we free fall. Catch me. I'll catch you too. I can. I'll go anywhere you want me, 'cause you want me to. Caught my eye, watch us free fall. Catch me, I'll catch you too. Oh my, my. Yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs. 'Cause I'm a sucker for you, oh my, my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. Danger, danger, oh my, my. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the lonely kind. Because I'm loving all your, oh my, my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. You're danger,
You know, Willie,
danger.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, good to see you, good to see you. They are currently, and will always be friends over at Victory Men's Health. Their website is victorymenshealth.com. And they're those people that, you call them friends because they have your back. When I found out that I had the prostate cancer, guess what? They were the first ones to know because they're the ones who do the blood draw every 3 months. Insurance be damned, okay? If you're with insurance, they're not going to let you do that. You make that call. Victory Men's Health makes that call every 3 months, or else I would not have known that my PSA went from 175 to 24 to 76, and they were with me the entire way. Hey, did you know this is happening? No. How do you feel? Are you doing anything different? Are there lifestyle changes that I made recently that would affect that? No, and no. As a matter of fact, when they called me with the news, I was in the middle of the woods doing what I always do. I had zero clue of anything that was going on, so thank you to them. They'll do the same thing for you. I promise. They are amazing people. VictoryMen'sHealth.com. Be you again.
Somebody saying to make sure you bring a fire extinguisher with you in the bathroom.
I'm going to start it.
Turn 98, he won the lottery, and he died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic
Don't you think?
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride, and you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just can't take. But who would have thought it figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Everybody.
Don't you think?
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just can't take. But who would have thought it figured? There you go, Rizz. Life is a funny way, sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going right. And life is a funny way of helping you out when you think everything's gone wrong and everything blows up in your face. Bang, bang, bang. It's a traffic jam when you're already late. I know a smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the man of just dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. But isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic.
Yeah, I really do think.
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's a good advice that you just can't take. But who would have thought it figures? Life is a funny way of sneaking up on you. Life is a funny, funny way. Life is a funny way of sneaking up on you and helping you out, helping you out. Dude, you handled that so well. By this point, I thought you were going to be on your knees.
I think I'm okay. I just burped, and that really hurt.
I only played the
Smells hot.
played the fart sounder twice while you were.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
All right, before we get to 6-time fun facts, kind of an extra here. I love these wedding stories. Love them. The Bridezilla stories, love them. Love them.
Do you like them, or
You know what it is? It's just that whatever it is just makes people insane when it comes to weddings. I guess it's the pressure, it's the society pressure, the friend pressure. Everything's got to be perfect, right? It's got to be the perfect day, and if it's not, oh my God, que desastre. Am I right? And it drives people crazy, and people do stuff so out of character. I love the stories.
Or so in character, and it's just
It just exposes it?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's getting more and more common for people getting married to have male bridesmaids or a female groomsman. And I'm sure, have you been to weddings like that?
Mm-hmm. Bridesman.
Male bridesmaids or female groomsmen.
Man of honor.
Yeah.
And what are they? What are the one of the latest weddings I did, not the past one. Groomsgal is what they called them. That's what they called her.
So this 22-year-old guy posted on Reddit's Am I the A-hole board on Saturday. His 21-year-old female best friend is getting married, and she asked him to be a bridesmaid.
You know, Willy Wonka's not the only one that can have fun with golden tickets. Frank Lita, he's got his own golden tickets. And in fact, I want you to log on to LitaCars.com/Rizz, LetaCars.com/Rizz. Get that limited edition golden ticket while you can. Bring it to the Frank Lita Automotive Outlet in Bridgeton, and you will get a down payment match of up to $2,000. There's a limited number of golden tickets, so get them while you can. And why would you go to some other no-name dealer when you can have the reassurance of the name Frank Lita behind your vehicle purchase? New cars, used cars, a vehicle for every budget, and a lifetime warranty on all new vehicles. Warranties on all makes and models. And then, of course, you got the Dime Down program. And if you don't have the best of credit and you need reliable transportation, at Frank Lita, they have credit amnesty. Get that golden ticket while you can and have Frank Lita match your down payment up to $2,000. It's the Frank Lita Automotive Outlet in Bridgeton. LitaCars.com/Rizz.
You're now not invited to the wedding.
Sorry, but come on.
Yeah.
If you want me in your wedding and you want me to be a part of your special day and you want me on your side, I'm going to rock a suit. My tie's going to match the color, whatever these gals' dresses are. But I'm not going to put on a dress or makeup. Because guess what? That takes the focus away from you getting married, and now it's on me.
See, as a redhead, if I put on any kind of paint on my face, I instantly look like Ronald McDonald, so I have to be careful.
But you know what I'm saying?
Do that.
That takes it away. The wedding is now no longer about you. The only thing that's going to be talked about, it's not going to be, hey, do you remember Kevin and Tammy's wedding? Well, no, you're going to remember. You're going to say, remember Tony in the wedding or in the dress.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
New quote-unquote real meals. Real meal boxes for adults because, quote, no one is happy all the time.
This is Burger King?
Yeah, this is Burger King.
Well, they're feeling awful frisky after the Impossible Burger, aren't they?
Yeah.
What else can we do?
So for the kids at McDonald's, you got the Happy Meals. For the adults, you got real meal boxes.
Are we sure that this is a direct go after McDonald's?
And that was a heartfelt
Hardee's already does like a $5 real meal deal or whatever.
Well, all right. So this is your cover song, huh? So you know what? I know what you're gonna play here. I don't know all the words.
It's well. I mean,
I don't know which.
There's only one line you need to know.
What you want me to sing here?
Pass me by, I still can't turn away. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose get tossed along the way. Letters that you never meant to send, lost or thrown away. Grown-up orphans that never knew their names, who don't belong to no one, that's a shame. If you could hide beside me, maybe for a while, and I won't tell no one your name.
I ain't telling you my name.
It's an interesting version of that.
Is that right?
Scars, souvenirs you never lose. Past is never far. Did you lose yourself somewhere out there? Did you get to be a star? Sad to know that life is more than who we are. Grew up way way too fast, and now there's nothing to believe. Reruns all become our history. A tired song keeps playing on a tired radio, but I won't tell no one your name. 3, 4.
That's Jeff.
Oh, come on! And I won't tell him your name. I won't tell him your name. And I won't tell him your name. Think about you all the time, but I don't need the same. It's lonely where you are, so come back down, and I won't tell him your name.
Fine, just tell him your name.
I don't even know my name.
I always think you guys are going to play along.
We did play along.
Wonderful. Isn't that great, Scott?
What a goofy,
Be honest.
what a goofy tune. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Gentlemen, hell of a Thursday. Hell of a Thursday program. Remember, if you share any of your Bobby Plager stories with us, whether it be email or via Twitter, we're going to kind of compile them and keep putting them on the blog. So appreciate you guys still sending those over. Also, Moon, I saw that you tweeted out, and this was great, and I want to keep getting people's answers, and maybe we'll bring it back up tomorrow morning, is what is something you loved as a child but hate as an adult?
Yeah.
Some really good ones that we forgot are coming over.
Yep.
So you can make sure that you follow us on the Twitter, RIZZ Show. What else can people find on the blog and the podcast?
On the blog today, everything that we covered, including a lot of crap on celebrities, a bunch of sports news, obviously the sad local news and the passing of Bobby Plager. Among other things, there's some Cardinals news, some NFL stuff, and then, of course, the game tonight, Blues against Wild, start at 7 p.m. On the blog, you're going to be looking for a wonderfully titled podcast and blog called Looks Like a Sack of Apples. Check out the podcast.
That was early.
Yeah, check out the podcast on all podcast directories to find out where that title came from. And if you could do us a favor, whatever your choice is for podcast directories, hit the little 3 dots, copy link, send it to a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Say, hey, I've been listening to this, think you might find it funny. That is a good way to spread the word about the Rizzuto Show and become a Rizz evangelist yourself.
Yeah,
1057.com/Rizz.
The next matchup for March Music Mayhem, where they're putting 64 classic albums against each other, starts right at 10 o'clock after this with Donnie Fandango. Jeff, have you checked your bracket at all?
No, I haven't. I almost did yesterday, but I did not.
The
I got
K
distracted
region?
by something else.
K region, 100% nailed it. The P region, I got 3 wrong. Yesterday in the N region,
Damn it.
I got 3 wrong
You're
again.
normally really good in the P region.
I know. I usually am. Right around the P region, I'm usually pretty solid. Today it starts off with Breaking Benjamin's Phobia against Automatic for the People from REM. Who do you got? Go.
For that one, it's Breaking Benjamin.
You.
Ben, for
You.
sure.
Break.
Yeah, that's, I mean, they got a real strong possibility of winning the whole damn thing.
Yep.
So we got to do the Team Rizz Member of the Day here. Give a big old shout out to today's Team Rizz Member of the Day, and that is Lauren McGee.
All right, Lauren. Yeah, Lauren.
Yes, Lauren.
Again, if you want to be a Team Rizz member and get that soccer jersey and have your song played at the end of the Rizz Show, all you got to do is go online, 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. She wanted to play this song. I don't know why, but we'll do it anyway.
It's the best.
Love you guys. We will talk to you tomorrow. Does anybody have anything else?
I do not.
No, I can't wait to hear the song, though.
No, Scott, no. We'll see you tomorrow.
Go ahead.
So I'm out here at Sports and Social, Ballpark Village, here with the team. Just myself, I guess. All for one, one for all. Huh, Rizz Show? I'm here to call out the fast lame.
There is no chance. You don't know what food particles are in there that your kids are going with that straw? It's your kid. Oh, my God. There we go. All right. Okay. Is it?
Fast lane! I'm calling you out!
Oh, okay.
Yes, I brought a megaphone.
Yeah.
I did.
I don't know if you know, Anthony kind of stormed in on our show, last week and a half ago?
Yep.
So now it's my turn.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
It's my turn to just butt in. And I just want everybody to know that the Rizz Show, we are the good guys, and you guys are like the bully jocks.
Who said that they were going to burn my house down?
That was me, but
Yeah.
But insurance would cover the cost